All right, welcome back. His name is Jeremy Fisher, and he's got a new album coming out very soon. We'll talk about that. He's a Juno-nominated musician. Very cool. He's going to perform for us right now. The song is called Turtle and Guy, right here on Daytime.
There's a guy named Turtle and a turtle named Guy. Share a little house on the Lower East Side. Nap all day, sleep all night. A guy named Turtle and a turtle named Guy. Oh, why, oh, why? Breakfast time, someone called on the phone. They said, hey, is Turtle home? Well, Guy looked at Turtle. Turtle looked at Guy and said, is it for you? Is it fried? There's a guy named Turtle and a turtle named Guy. Share a little house on the Lower East Side. Nap all day, sleep all night. A guy named Turtle and a turtle named Guy. Oh, why, oh, why? Then at snack time, somebody called on the phone. They said, hey, is Guy home? Turtle looked at Guy, and Guy looked at Turtle and said, how will we ever get over this hurdle? There's a guy named Turtle and a turtle named Guy. Share a little house on the Lower East Side. Nap all day, sleep all night. A guy named Turtle and a turtle named Guy. Oh, why, oh, why? At lunchtime, someone called on the phone. They said, hey, is Raffy home? Guy looked at Turtle, who was eating a cucumber, and said, I think they must have the wrong number. There's a guy named Turtle and a turtle named Guy. Share a little house on the Lower East Side. Nap all day, sleep all night. A guy named Turtle and a turtle named Guy. Oh, why, oh, why? At supper time, somebody called on the phone. They said, hey, is anybody home? Well, Guy looked at Turtle, Turtle looked at Guy, and it took him a second to realize. Telemarketer. No, thank you. There's a guy named Turtle and a turtle named Guy. Share a little house on the Lower East Side. Nap all day, sleep all night. A guy named Turtle and a turtle named Guy. Well, there's a guy named Turtle and a turtle named Guy. Share a little house on the Lower East Side. Nap all day, sleep all night. A guy named Turtle and a turtle named Guy. Oh, why, oh, why?
All right, there you go. Turtle and Guy. Jeremy Fisher. Good to have you here, man.
Good to be here.
How's it feel because you switched gears a little bit here. You weren't performing songs for the kids your whole career.
Well, some would argue maybe I have, but yeah.
Fair enough.
I don't know, when I put out the song Uh-Oh a few years ago, I got a lot of messages from people on social media saying, my 2-year-old loves this song because they're just learning what Uh-Oh is. They drop their English muffin off the tray and say Uh-Oh. So, but yeah, it is definitely a shift of gears, being a dad rocker.
Okay, so what is it about being a dad then? So did that change everything?
Everything. Yeah. Yeah, it changed absolutely everything, flipped my schedule on its head. And has inspired a whole new kind of music for me to write and play.
The new album is coming out March 9th, so that's pretty darn soon. We're into the month of March, hard to believe. It's called Jeremy Fisher Jr. Highway to Spell. Yeah. Okay, so that's a play on words. Yeah. From a classic album that came out years ago.
Classic AC/DC. AC/DC is the reason I play music. When I was 12 years old, I fell in love with AC/DC, and that's why I wanted to learn to play the guitar. So it's fun to do a little tip of the hat to my all-time favorite band.
Yeah, it's kind of neat.
With a good dad pun.
Yeah. Okay. Well, does any AC/DC bleed into the kids' music?
You know, not a whole lot. The next song I'm going to play for you has a bit of a chord riff that might be somewhat reminiscent of AC/DC, but it's all pretty much acoustic guitar.
Yeah, we'll get to that coming up in the next segment for sure. Now, I also read that you love bringing your songs to circle time, so that's kind of fun then? You get the kids all excited. Is that what it's all about, seeing the kids get excited to your songs?
Yeah, totally. I grew up working at summer camp when I was a teenager, and so this feels a lot like doing that again. It kind of makes me feel like a kid too. Yeah. But yeah, it's all about like participation. You know, with kids, it's like sing-along songs they can dance to, shake shakers to, that kind of thing.
So then how long have you been doing, because I mean obviously the new album's coming out, but how long have you been doing the kids' music?
Well, my daughter's 2, and when she was 1, I took 7 weeks off to take care of her because we didn't have daycare lined up yet. And I wrote that album in 7 weeks, so what are we, a year?
Yeah, so, but it really is a complete shift from what you were doing before.
Yeah, I mean, it is. It's sort of, it's a funny thing because a lot of my catalog does fit in. I've been doing a few shows, and like I'll throw stuff from my back catalog in there as well. And I've always been, it's always been something people have said to me, like, your records are records that our family can put on in the car, you know, when we're like driving for 2 days to Florida or whatever for holiday, and we can all agree on it. Yeah. So, you know, yes, it is. Like, I wouldn't have put Turtle and Guy on my last record, that's for sure, but it doesn't feel like a big shift, but maybe that's because my life's changed so much.
I'm just curious to know, because through that question, crowds must look a little different when you're looking out at them now.
Yeah, now I've played a couple release shows on the weekend, and the stages were this high, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to stand in front of the stage because I need to be able to see my audience, and they're just like,
that's very interesting. Can you tell us, you've got a pretty decent story about where this album was produced as well?
Yeah, I built a little studio. I live here in Ottawa in center town, and I built a little studio in my backyard that I call the Sugar Shack because it kind of looks like a little sugar shack. And so after I realized I had an album's worth of material, I just sat back there and kind of did like as close as I've ever had to a 9 to 5. My kid would go to daycare, I'd go punch the clock, sit down, make some music, and punch out and pick her up at the end of the day.
That's amazing. JeremyFisherJr.com is the website to go to for the new album that's coming out on the 9th. Now, you are going to hang around because we're going to hear another song. What's the name of the song that you've got coming up next?
I'm going to play one called Busy Bee.
Busy Bee, okay. And I'm sure there's a story that goes along with that.
Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. We'll make one up.
All right, we'll get to that coming up in moments. JeremyFisherJr.com, as mentioned, that's the website. More with amazing songwriter Jeremy Fisher coming up on Daytime in moments.